imagine this. I think it was like in 1990. So the show was already on and everything was going well. I was invited to a dinner party and Sidney Poitier was to my left and Billy Wilder was to my right. Sidney was fine with the show. He was glad that the story was continuing. There was no, he was very complimentary, and I was pitting out because I just said, oh my God, this is going to be a very tough conversation. But he could not have been lovelier.
Oh, I had lunch with him one day and he was cool. He was a cool guy. I think he loved it, but I also think he had a little teeny bit of ego thing going on there. He didn't say anything big. He just kind of did a little side of the mouth thing.
You can imagine how he must have felt. I mean, I remember when they were thinking, Denise, how would you feel if all of a sudden someone say, oh yeah, we're rebooting room 222
and you're not in it.
And you're not in it.
Right. And he was an elegant,
oh my God,
lovely human being. He would never, ever show some base kind of jealousy or some kind of
never
thing that you can't do it better than we did kind of an attitude. He would never be that.
I'll tell you who was disappointed was Rod Steiger. He wanted to do the series.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. With all his talent, that would have been a very difficult shoot. Oh my God, it's Iman.
I didn't even know about this one. I didn't even see it. What was it?
Yeah, Iman. That was fascinating.
Please place this for me. Make this real for me.
Okay, you can imagine.
First of all, she's taller than everybody on the set. Okay, now what? She's beautiful.
And she's beautiful and
stunning.
There she is. I think that her discomfort was really just insecurity. You're walking on to a show with Howard Rollins, Carroll O'Connor, myself, other people, and this is not your wheelhouse, and she's playing kind of like that typical black voodoo mystery, witch woman. And she was a fish out of water, but ultimately on the screen, it worked. It worked. And I felt for her. I was like, girl, don't ask me to walk on a catwalk or stand and take photos and be made up and, pretend that you're enjoying it. I don't understand her job either. So it was really fascinating, but it turned out to be a great episode. Hugh was not a burden. He was a wonderful addition to the show, right? He was lovely and tall and lanky and just a quiet soul. And when his character spoke, he was saying something important, and he was good and he was just so lovely. I loved Hugh. Met and married a good old Southern
wardrobe lady on the show.
The assistant of the wardrobe department had a lovely child. Tragic end to his life.
I would hear fussing. I hear him fussing with Hugh. Hugh wanted to be in the music business, is my understanding, and Carroll did not want him to be in the music business. He wanted, so there was a lot of fussing. And I don't know where his drug problems began. I don't know the history of his teenage years and his 20s. Only what I saw there on the set and what I heard Carroll talk about when I would be out with him and Nancy. So I don't know. I don't know what his issues were.
What I understand is Hugh survived Hodgkin's disease, cancer. Some of that can be very physically painful. To become addicted was very, very easy because of all of the chemicals that he had to take to survive Hodgkin's. Carroll and Nancy were doing their best to keep Hugh safe. And the addiction, the disease just was too much. And Carroll did a very brave thing. He and Nancy did a very brave thing to go after the drug dealer and to be successful in that. And I think it opened up the ability for a lot of other parents to talk about addiction. It happens to everyone, even the most privileged. I miss Hugh. He was just adorable. horrible.
It was a horrible situation, though.
No one has been able to successfully match the authentic depiction of life in the South, the ongoing relationships between white and black, both good and bad, and still be able to tell entertaining crime stories. It was a crime show wrapped in social consciousness, and that is brilliance.
It really gets into the core of the cultural core of the country and racial. So I think there's a level of honesty, even though it pulls back from the some of the horrors that happened during even during the civil rights movement and before. It's tapping into something that's real. It's a distinctly American show. I think it was the hardest thing I've ever done, this book, for sure. There's so many challenging events in my history that I had to face again in writing this book, things that I had pretty much put away. But I had to drag them all back out and look at them again and find a way to shape them into the story I was trying to tell. So it was challenging, for sure.
I don't think I could do that. I just think it's way too tough, and I'm not that strong. And there's just too many painful memories in my life that I don't know if I could emotionally handle it. So I tip my hat off to you.
That definitely was the challenge.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that. But producing a film, I love producing. It's extremely satisfying, and it's a lot of hard work, but it's worthwhile. The Addiction of Hope is about a woman of color of a particular age who's being forced out of her business because the world no longer considers her relevant. And it's about when and how you decide to pivot.
Yeah. What is it to you? Yeah.
What is it? Yeah. And I think I can speak for Denise in this one particular moment.
Have at it.
I knew I could handle it. And I knew I was probably going to be the only person to give me that opportunity to do it because of my age, my gender, and my race. I decided that probably after caring for my mother, the trajectory of my career was going to change. And I was going to do projects that meant something. In the Heat of the Night meant something, but this film really comes from my gut and my heart. It means something.
It's pretty much the same with the book. It matters. The experience of taking care of your mother at home changed everything. I couldn't follow that 5 years with some stupid shit if my life depended. I just couldn't do it. So taking that experience and pushing it into this book helped me deal with the whole 5 years, even though it was constantly in a state of fighting it and embracing it, because it takes so much out of you. But then you say to yourself, as you have said, I'm strong. I've been strong my whole life. I can do this. I can do this. And you do it. And when it's, she died on the 27th of September. On November 1st, I was in Detroit doing the launching this book. You don't have time to sit around moaning and groaning. You got to take care of business, and you have to find ways to fulfill your own destiny, to find the things that really, really feed you. And that's what this is to me.
So Denise, I have to get your books. So
okay,
are they available at
Amazon or at bookstores?
I'm going to go to a bookstore.
Yes. Good to see you, lady.
Great. Thank you.